guess I'm live. Let's see what we're going on here. We're using my laptop this time. So this is kind of new to me. Participants, pop-out chats, toggle. Yeah, we're just going to leave that alone. Okay. I figured this is the best way to kind of get out what's happening or what's been happening or what's hoping to happen. I've got a little list of things on my phone here. Figured I would kind of go through them, answer some questions. And the first one is just, why have I been gone? Well, I haven't posted to YouTube, but I haven't given up on it. I've been recording a lot of things, but it's getting near it. Well, it's hunting season here. It's in West Virginia. It goes to the end of December, around the end of December, and right now it's December 6th. I've been trying to do things kind of towards. Hey, we got somebody. Hey, who we got in here? Well, that's pretty cool. But I've been trying to do something like hunt-wise, and there's been several times that oh, it's Cody Riley. Not much, bud. Just videoing. Trying to do hunting type stuff. And I've had 3 or 4 shots with well, I don't have the bow in here with me right now, but it's I don't know, I'm not good at judging distance, and I really don't want to make a lame shot on a deer and either injure it or, kill it but give it a bad shot. But I had yesterday or the day, I think it was yesterday, I had a really good shot on a doe, big doe, and I think my little sister seen it outside my window, or my little brother's window, and I went around the house and everything, and it just didn't work out. I chased him around for quite a while, and which sucked because it was cold and I was pretty much wearing what I am now. But I haven't given up. I haven't stopped. I've just sort of not been able to get anything really good recorded. I'm not even sure where my GoPro is at the moment, but channel plans, it really just depends kind of what y'all would like to see. I mean, I have guns and this that is currently in the process of getting fixed, as you probably know. Just all kinds of stuff, and I have a big fish here. I'm gonna show you. They're doing just fine. This stupid cord. They're doing just fine. They're getting pretty big. The UV filter is doing wonderful. That was a pretty fun video to make. And right now, you guys are chilling on a cooler, a tackle box, and my tattoo kit. So That's the thing. I could do Zach's enclosure. It's, if it'll kind of dim down some. It's got 2 lights on right now. I've got one of the platforms in, but still got a lot to do with it just to get it prepared for him to go in there. I recorded a little bit on that, getting the lights done, but that's another thing. I just kind of done a little bit and then stopped recording. The the KDX, it's still, I still have it. I don't ever, unless I absolutely have to, I don't see myself ever selling the KDX. But like I said, I got the motor and the carburetor right here. Just getting money to get it fixed. Hopefully sometime before, I almost would guarantee before it gets warmed up. It's not even really the right time of year to ride anyway, so that's basically where I keep it at. That's been in my head. It makes it a little bit easier to not go crazy. I have been talking. If you don't know who High Gear MX is, check him out. He does a lot of motocross stuff. He's rebuilding a YZ250 that's got like a 300 kit on it, I think. Go give him if you're watching this whenever, go to his channel and tell him that the redneck sent you, because I've been kind of talking with him back and forth a little bit, and he was actually going to send me his old YZ plastics, but I gave him the idea to just bring the bike motor in the house. I don't want this thing to be out in the weather. Where else would I put it? I've got my suspension and stuff, my helmet over there next to my helmet, my suspension stuff's up there. Just anything that I want to keep out of the weather, I pretty much just put it in my room somewhere. As long as it don't smell or leave a bunch of oil, Mom really don't care. But go check out High Gear and tell him that Rated Redneck sent you to his channel, and show him some love. He's a pretty cool guy. And fan mail, really, of course I would like to do something like that, but I'm not sure if my channel is quite at that point yet. If you guys would kind of support that, because that's fan based, whether you guys would want to send me stuff or not, that's completely up to y'all. I think it'd be really fun to get stuff from you guys, but it's just what it is. Stuff. Again, if you guys would want to see that, I posted a couple, and I don't know how they did. I think there was a couple people that watched them that wanted to see them. But I put a couple up there just to kind of test the water. Like I said, like my fish are directly behind you guys, and they're doing great. They're getting big. One's almost 6 inches long. I'm not sure where the tape measure went, but one of them is about 5.5 inches long, give or take, and the other one, and it's actually, let me see if I can get this cable without it being retarded. Okay, the one that's up front, right there, that is the Vail. That is the big one. She's got the long fins and the one under the rock coming out. Maybe. Yep, there it is. That's just a regular Oscar. Or just a regular tiger Oscar with a tail. And the other one that's in there is a veil fin. She's, I call it a she. My way of looking at it, now I won't be able to tell until they're at least a year old or ready to breed or mate. She's their camera shy. Imagine that. Now they're both out. Yeah, I won't be able to tell, and at least for a year or so. I've had them for a little over a month, I believe. That was the last thing on my list of what to go over, so I'll go ahead and check. I posted a picture up on my Instagram of the whenever I first got them, and they were little tiny fellers. That was September 16th. Goodness. I've had them since September? That don't seem right. Anyway. There is, that's it. Let me lower the screen. There's a picture as a young little bitty baby, and there's a second one. So yeah, I've had them since September. That's pretty wild. Don't seem like I've had them near that long. I guess if you watch this video, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek for possibly some videos that'll be in the future. Right now, actually, working on editing a video about the Barrett, the airsoft Barrett, because way too poor to own a real Barrett. But I have the airsoft Barrett, and it didn't have a bipod, so I made a bipod for it, and I'm editing that video. It's still in the thing. Was working on it, and my computer overheated and completely shut down. So that's a thing that really sort of pushed me, sort of just to take it, just chill for a little bit. But I haven't gotten. I mean, I've kind of been blocked with the YouTube block, like YouTuber block with that whole like seasonal content where you just kind of lose focus or the will to want to record or whatever. that kind of left. Well, I kind of had that and kind of didn't for a little bit. I like recording. I've tried editing a couple videos here recently, and it's just went real bad. I don't know. I guess this down here is my connection, and it's not looking too good, but it's still green, just low. But all in all, it is my channel, but like I've said before, we do, like as creators, we record and do things that we think you guys would want to see. And at the end of the day, if you guys don't like it, then it doesn't do me a bit of good to work on it or to edit it or post it. But I ask for like opinions of what you guys would want to see. And I don't know, it's like I don't get many responses. I have had a few. The video where I fixed the lawnmower starter way a while back. I don't know what time or what year or month or whatever it was, but it was from a little while ago. Showed how to fix a lawnmower starter instead of re- replacing it. You can just not even rebuild it, just take it apart and get it to work again. And that video's almost got 1,000 views. It's easily my biggest video, and the second one has like 444, I think, what it had last. I can't remember what one that was. Oh, the extend your dirt bike tire light for free is basically what it was titled. Not clickbait. It's 100% truthful. Go check those videos out if it's something that you would want to look into. It's super easy. A lot of people don't really think about it, but once it's in your head, or once somebody says, hey, try this, you're like, oh, that's a really, really good idea. And it's so simple, you just didn't think about it. But that's, I mean, basically, I don't know. I worked on the revolver that's right there, and I don't know if I showed you guys the complete finished product. This is like the thumb that nearly cut the top off of it. It healed up pretty good. That spot right there is just from oil from picking up the motor. It healed up pretty good. There's a little bit of a scar, but it's nothing really noticeable at all. But I'll go get it and show it to you real quick. It turned out really, really good. Alright, this side, I haven't really touched the grip. I did stain it, but these were like really, really, really hard to make, so I didn't really want to mess it up. If you don't know what this is my uncle's Ruger Vaquero, the old original Ruger Vaquero, not the new Vaquero. I think I said it was made in like 2005 or something like that, or 4. Whenever I first got it, the video is it's on my channel if you want to go watch it. There's actually a couple videos on this gun. The one has pretty bad video angles, and I do apologize. But whenever I got it, it was solid as a rock. There was absolutely no way that the cylinder was locked up, the trigger and all that, and the trigger didn't work, the hammer didn't work. It didn't have any grips. I made these grips. It kind of makes the click noise, but with this position, with it like this, it's not supposed to, but it does. So there's still a little bit of something right in here. There's a little bit of that catches these little fins. That's a little bit rusted up still yet. I can't get this little main pin or whatever it is out that pulls the cylinder out. I cannot get it out, so cylinder is in there, but it does function. But here is his side. I've got LEJ, kind of fancy wrote or scribed on it. I I marked it with a pencil, and then I went over it with the soldering iron and burnt his initials into it, which is really hard from that distance. That's like 4, 5 so itches that I have to be accurate from all that. It's pretty hard. But I got that done. I haven't done the side. I wanted to put my initials on this side. I wasn't sure though, because that was not at all easy. So I was honestly afraid that I would really mess it up. So I just would have left that side alone, at least for now. But I'm really happy with how it is now. I'm probably just going to leave it like this. I feel like this is about as good as this gun's going to get without having to take parts off of it and replace them, and then it's not my uncle's gun anymore. So I made it as a memorial piece for him, and as much as I wanted to shoot it, I was just afraid that the cylinder being in the fire would not stand up to the heat and it would blow. So I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm really happy with how it turned out. With that little 45 long Colt hole. I made the stand in the video that I sliced my finger open with my thumb. I didn't change it. I just kind of put a little bit of light stain over it that was this color. This was almost a really white color. I put a light, I can't think of what the stain was. I just put some in a bottle. Brought it home. It was at my brother's house. But just honestly, look, just whatever you guys would want to see me do or attempt to do, comment it. Just I mean, I'll read it. I'm pretty sure every comment that I've ever got on this channel I have replied to. Not very many, but I have replied to it. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. This the motor. We're waiting for parts. Money should be coming again pretty soon. Seems like everything that I've really put my mind to, I have. It's took a while, but I have kind of. I got it. I've worked for the bike itself. Was years and years of pretty hard work. I turned a $400 TTR 125 into a probably close to $1,000 or $1,500 KDX. Once I get the parts on it, it didn't blow up or nothing like that. It was just normal wear parts. The cylinder is right here. I said in the video with this that the cylinder had cracked, but I'm honestly not sure if that's the case, because the crack is right here on the inside, but you can't see anything on the outside. The crack is right here where my finger comes up. I don't know if this camera is even good enough to see it. Anyway, I don't know if it's even cracked. I could put a just cross hatch it and shave it down. I've got a buddy that said he could do it. I might just take this cylinder to him and let him see if it is fixable. It's just a littlest bitty crack. It looks more like a gouge than a crack. What happened? The screen went soft. It went big. And thinking about it, there's another one right about here, but it's not a crack at all. It's just like a seam. I don't know. I might even be able to reuse this. So that might be some good news. I don't know what that hole is for right here though, unless it's kind of hold the sleeve in place, which it wasn't. It was not in place. But before this video gets like insanely way too long, which I don't know how to tell how long it's went on for, it's 1:30, so it's been about half an hour. So I'll go ahead and end this stream off. I just wanted to let you guys know that like I haven't gave up or quit, recording or filming anything. I've tried to film a couple hunts that were unsuccessful, and I don't think you guys would really want me to post 2 or 3 unsuccessful hunt videos, but I have them. I've said it a bunch. I've got 2 or 3 airsoft fight videos that I could edit up that I think would turn out pretty good. I'm not sure. I haven't really went through and looked at them. I was really wanting to land a doe shot on a GoPro, but it was one doe, and then there were 2 more behind her that I did not see, and they trotted off, and she got antsy and followed them, and it sucked. I felt like screaming and crying at the same time. I think I actually did cry for just a little bit, just a little bit. It's totally normal. But I will hopefully see you guys here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. I know you probably hear it a million times, but it helps a lot. And ring the bell. Make sure that you get every video that I send or post, which right about now isn't a whole lot. But on that one, I will see you next time. Later.